Hey Virgo, welcome to your June 2020 reading. This is a general reading for Virgo. This reading does not replace psychological, medical, legal advice. I have to say that by law, by New York State law, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let me tell you something. Virgo, I got so bubbly and excited when Spirit said you're next. And I was like, ooh, I said, what these Virgos out here up to? Because, y'all bad. When I say bad, good. You guys are bad when it comes to, like, everything. At least the Virgos I know, like, business, fashion, like, in the workplace, like, whatever y'all do, y'all put y'all all into it. And so I got excited and bubbly when, Spirit was like, do Virgo next. Because I wanted to do another sign next, and Spirit was like, no, do Virgo. Virgo's waiting. I said, all right, cool. So let's see what's up with my Virgos, my budding Virgos. Archangel Michelangelo, what is the messages for the sign of Virgo for June 2020? Virgos, June 2020. Virgos, June 2020. What are the messages for my Virgos for June 2020? I see that card flipped in the deck. Hold on. June 2020, Archangel Michelangelo for my Virgos. Virgo friends, June 2020. Is it me or it's hot today too? I have my fan on. I'm not ready for that AC yet. Fan on. Let's see. Virgos, yeah, out there fighting hard, huh? You guys are either fighting or building. Fighting or building to bring in something new. Virgo, the world is your oyster. And I don't mean that in a cheesy way. I mean that straight up. World is your oyster. Okay. I don't know what some of y'all out here doing. Notice I said some of y'all. General reading. Sorry about the music, y'all. I don't know what some of y'all out here doing, but either you guys are building or you're fighting to defend other people's honor. Some stuff is going down with the sign of Virgo. That includes, for some of you guys going to court. There's like some legalities that have entered the picture, but fear not. These legalities for my Virgos, for some of you, is going to be in your favor anyway. I see you guys got some male representation or some male energy. When I say male representation, it could be a paralegal, a lawyer, a judge. Male energy come in here that's going to dispose or clear of whatever it is you got going on. So whether it be charges or you're in civil court or whatever, those challenges are going to be dispelled. For those of you that, for those of you that don't have legal issues, but you're building, it's like you guys are trying to build some momentum with the work that you do, but it's more so spiritually. So I see some spiritual work for some of my Virgos. Spiritual work. Guys, I'm sorry with the yawning. Some spiritual work that's tied into physical work. So it's like whatever you are working on spiritually, you're applying it. So whatever messages, directions, path that you're taking on a spiritual route, you're applying that physically. What do I mean? I'm going to give you an example. So someone sent me the book, The Four Agreements, right? I've never read it. I heard all about it. They sent me the book, The Four Agreements. And from what I gather, The Four Agreements is a book about self-development, spirituality. And from what was explained to me, those 4 agreements you can apply in life daily. So it's like some of you guys are on this spiritual route, and what you're doing is you're applying it because you want your world, this is the world card, you want your world to improve. And so it will be. And then following that, you guys have 9 of Pentacles, the Star, 2 of Wands, 2 of Coins. Forgive me, guys. I am not even physically tired. That's the funny thing. Then you have 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Hierophant. So there's some stuff, some challenges coming on later in, but we're going to focus about that later. So let's go back to 9 of Pentacles and the Star. So you guys, some of you guys will be traveling. And when I say travel, it could be domestic or international. Because I know for... Guys, again, I'm sorry. Wow. I know that certain countries are opening up. And I live in New York. And here in New York, we're doing phase 1. And so some of you guys will be traveling or possibly thinking about relocating. And so you're trying to make the decision of relocating. And I want to get some clarification on that relocating piece. And so going back to the spirituality piece that you guys are working on, it's like you guys are putting yourselves in a position where despite all the things that's going on, you're trying to be very positive. You're trying to stay positive, stay focused. Virgos, if y'all need some rest, please get some rest. Because I was fine before I came on here and do y'all reading, and all of a sudden I'm yawning persistently and I'm not tired. So if some of you guys need to get some rest, maybe you're doing too much, you're working too hard, address that, please. Are we good now? Okay, we're good now. Okay, so address that, please. In any event, like I said, you guys have this decision to make. Some of you guys are going. So like I said, you guys are on the spiritual path. You're applying it to yourself. But some of you guys are going to be, I don't believe this. Okay, some of you guys are going to be traveling and whatnot. You guys are going to be traveling. You're looking to making a decision. Some of you, the traveling is going to be a permanent move, a permanent relocation. And it's like you're trying to juggle these different aspects. You're like, okay, well, is now really the right time to move? Is now really the right time to buy this house or sell this house? Is now really the right time to take this trip? I'm going to tell you something to do the old-fashioned way. Do a pros and cons list and figure out if one outweighs the other, then there's your answer. But some of you guys will definitely, oh my goodness, will definitely be going on a trip. Things look really good for you guys, for Virgo. Don't worry about anyone else. I need you to worry about yourself right now. Focus. A lot of Virgos, you guys got a lot on your plate. And it's like you're trying to hit all these different facets of your life at the same time. I'm not saying you can't hit all these different facets of your life at the same time. And when I say facets, I mean subject matter, like, you know, love, work, you know, or whatever, working for yourself, you know, business, family, you know, money. It's like all these different aspects. It's okay to focus on just one, because sometimes when you focus on one thing, the doors and portals open up for other things to happen, to unfold, if that makes sense to you guys. Again, guys, I apologize for the massive yawning. I'm not sure what that was. I apologize. Going forward, so like I said, you guys got the Nine of Pentacles, you got the stars. Things are going very well for you guys to the month of June. Retrograde is coming in. I am not an astrologist. Retrograde is coming in June 18th. Mercury is going in retrograde. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's always a planet in retrograde, but the one that has the red highlights, the red flags, is the Mercury retrograde, because Mercury rules communication and work. And so I'm hoping that with all of these unfortunate events that took place and have been taking place and ongoing, that I'm hoping that things simmer down before Mercury retrograde hits. And so Virgo, for yourself, any big projects you guys are working on right now, try to work hard and have those projects launched before Mercury goes in retrograde, before retrograde hits. Why? Mercury rules communication. Mercury rules communication, technology, and I'm going to keep it real, romance. Everybody says, oh, it's Venus. Yeah, okay. Romance too. Let me tell you what Mercury works, right? It's a spiritual aspect. So what happened is we are reversing. So it's almost as if you're going back in time. The things in the past that you didn't take care of can come back into play. I know for me, for myself, in the past, Mercury retrograde, ex-boyfriends always find me. I always get a text, an email, a contact through my website from an ex-boyfriend trying to wiggle and weasel his way back in. No, thank you. So pay attention to patterns, because if an ex hits you up out of the blue, pay attention. Is this Mercury in retrograde? Is this something I really want to entertain? Because Mercury in retrograde is about lessons from the past that you didn't resolve. You're going to get to resolve it now. And is that something that you should have resolved, or what? Okay? So that's number one. Things in the past. Number two, communication. So be mindful before you launch. Let's say you have a new product line. Make sure everything's together, your labels, your packaging, whatever you're shipping. Let's say you're starting an online virtual kids art class, right? Okay. Make sure your Wi-Fi bill is paid, that your laptop has upgraded. What do I mean by upgraded? You upgraded McAfee. Everything's running smoothly. Run your virus scan before retrograde. I tend to tell people, do not get your car fixed during a Mercury in retrograde. You will end up paying double or more for your car to be fixed. You ever go to a dealer and then they're like, okay, it'll be like $300, and then you go back, they're like, yeah, this is $700-800. Pay attention and see if it's Mercury in retrograde. Get your oil change or do whatever you gotta do with your vehicle before then. If you're gonna buy a car, buy a vehicle before retrograde, not during. Because sometimes things can happen with paperwork. A T isn't crossed, an I isn't dot. A 1% could actually be an 11% interest rate. Pay attention to all those things. Mercury rules that. Last but not least, technology, right? And like I said, go back to your virus scan, read that email 2 times before you hit send to your boss. Clarify information via email. Matter of fact, change your font and make sure your font is a little bit bigger. So I'm trying to give you guys information and tactics, Virgo. This came up for y'all. Mercury in retrograde, I don't recall it coming up for any other sign, but it's coming up for Virgos. I am trying to help you guys catapult through retrograde and making things easier. If you have a business and your business is moving along steadily despite what's going on in the world, great, beautiful. Make sure you have things in stock. Make sure you have your materials in stock. Okay? So all those are just like little snippets of things and whatnot that you want to look into during Mercury retrograde. Because what I see happening later on, Virgo, is, remember I said you guys are going to be taking a trip or thinking about a move? This is Two of Coins. This is juggling act. It's juggling a choice, an idea, a project. Maybe you're juggling your life, you're juggling your love life, you're juggling something. But it has to do with travel, Virgo, or travel or relocation. And what I see is if you don't make the right decision, depression sets in. Perhaps there's someone that you haven't seen in a while and you're concerned about them. But there's a touch of depression and anxiety, Virgo, that can set in if you don't look after yourself and be clear. Okay? And you're going to end up again making a tough decision. So you guys got two decisions. You got a financial decision that if you don't make the right move between this move or relocation or travel. I'm going to tell you something. I don't travel during Mercury in retrograde. I did once. I had the worst time ever. And that was before I even knew about Mercury in retrograde, before all of these gifts came to me. I had the worst time ever, and I never traveled again during retrograde after that. The Hierophant, this is you being inclusive again, introspective, and trying to study. No, not study. So some of you guys are actually looking to launch some type of educational platform, or you're on an educational platform, and people are going to reach out to you for you either to A, mentor them, or B, teach them what you know, coach them. Coaching people into whatever your talent is, whatever it is that you're good at, Virgo, people are going to be reaching out to you for help. They're like, you know what? They look at you and say, okay, she's quite multi-talented and she or he knows what they're doing, and I'm going to reach out to them for help. And so Virgo, there's going to be some people looking to you for guidance. Okay? Which I'm going to be honest, it's a good thing. It can be time consuming because when you're rocking and rolling and doing what you do, right? You have to stop and slow down your own process. I know, and I get it, to help someone else. And so take your time with that. See if you could actually provide this person with maybe an hour, 90 minutes a week of coaching or mentorship, and maybe for a small period of time, and then move on from there. Let's see what your closing messages are. Virgo, your closing messages is Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and King of Pentacles. This is interesting because Temperance is between the King and Queen of Pentacles. And so, what else is up with that? Let's see. I think that's a beautiful ending for you, Virgo. This talks about success in all aspects. So whether it be in, again, this is a general reading. So if you're looking for, a new beginning, a new start, an improvement in economics, it's coming. But Spirit is saying balance and be patient. But I want to see what else in terms of your closing messages. How does this resonate or connect? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. And you know what I love about the Queen of Pentacles? She's surrounded by roses, freshly bloomed roses. And then the King is surrounded by grapes. And I said this in another video. Like, if you think back to medieval times, right? Peasants drank beer King of Queens drank wine. So this is like an improvement for you guys. I hate to put it in that fashion, but retreat. Okay, so Virgo, remember I said about the traveling and whatnot? If the opportunity comes for you to go on a retreat, you should consider it. Because the retreat is going to allow you to block out distractions, spend quiet time with yourself, realign yourself, focus, and then move forward. You're going to be getting some very good news, Virgo. So something that you've been working for, praying for and whatnot, you're going to get your answer in a creative way. And Virgo, you need to surround yourself with positive people and situations in order to attract positivity. So if right now things aren't going well, ask yourself this question. Are you really in a positive atmosphere? Are you in a positive home life? Are the people around you positive? Are the people you're engaging with online, are they positive? Are you having conversations via phone, text? Are they positive? Are you waking up moody? Are you going to sleep moody? These are all things, all facets, all aspects, Virgo, that could, I hate to use the word delay, but it's like you're on pause until you resolve these things, if that makes sense. So you need to be in a more positive light, Virgo. Okay? All right, Virgo, that was your June 2020 reading. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys next month. Take care, be safe, do the right thing, protect yourself, you and your family. All right.